let's continue on step 8, inputting the actual cost data for the 3 cost centers. We are going to do it one by one. First, we are going to add the actual cost for the cafe and the maintenance and assembly cost centers. So let's use the transaction code KP06. Similar layout as the prior steps. We have the layout version. So the layout give you the different forms like the inputs for the data and then the version, period, and current year. And if you don't see a cafeteria cost center, so put it here, so add it. Or if you have other pop-up, change to the cafe. And if you have any activity type, remove, because cafeteria cost center is by assessment, not by activities. So remove anything if you have any data under the activity type. But put the cost element as your, let me see, the labor. So this is your expense account for the labor expenses. So this is the ledger account. So for the cafeteria cost center will have labor expense and other expense. So they are all going to accumulate to the 800,018, the secondary cost elements for the cafeteria cost center. And I think overview, and the fixed cost will be $60,000. And then similar as the employee, like the other activities of post. So means we are adding 60,000 labor expense to the cost center of cafeteria, and the general ledger account related to this 60,000 is the salary expense. So post. And now let's change the cost elements to the second type of expense. It's 741,000, which is other expenses. Okay, so repeat. So we have another expense for the cafe using the general ledger account. And this one, we are going to add a 90,000 actual cost. So planned fixed cost, so 90,000 and then post. Now you can imagine behind the scene, the system is adding up the 60,000 and the 90,000 two expenses on the cost center of cafeteria. So secondary cost element of the 800,018 will have totally $150,000 of cost for the cafeteria. And now let's change this to the maintenance department. Okay, by changing the cost center name and change back the cost elements to the labor expense, and then overview the screen with a total labor cost 60,000. This 60,000 is for the maintenance department. So not the same one as we put for the cafeteria, so post again. And for maintenance department, we are only catching one type of labor expense, 60,000, under the secondary cost element 810,018. And finally, let's change the cost center to the assembly department. And this one, be careful, we need to change a different layout, because this one we go to change to the next layout is become 102. And for this one, we need to put the, you can see the, we are going to have a cost element for the labor expense again. but here we are going to use a activity type. So A 18, and then the cost element, we see let's see